Hi folks, welcome to part two of the Cloud Island Eliquids review. Now, this is a change from part one because for some reason my encoding software dropped the last section of video for Custard Donut. Don't know why that happened. Apologies to everyone watching that part one. I have put an annotation on the video from part one to say that the Custard Donut review is in part two of the Cloud Island Eliquids review. I don't know what's gone on there with my encoding software. This is part two, as I said, and this is Custard Donut, because obviously that was the last one I was going to do on part one, so it's going to be the first one on part two. And on the website it says it's a fried savoury dough filled with thick creamy custard, then sprinkled with white sugar to give the perfect custard donut. So let's drip a bit of this. I've freshly wicked the RDA, Sub-Zero RDA, still got it at 45 watts. Here we go. Oh man, sweetness on the inhale. It's a sublime liquid. Creamy donut custard on the exhale. Sugary, creamy custard. It's so good. I've had some custard donut flavors. I've got another one here that I really like from a different company, but Danny Cush Holloway's Cloud Island Custard Donut is the best custard donut in my opinion. It really is good. So good. I'm getting the full-on sweetness in the inhale, and as you are about to exhale, you get the custardy donut with sugar sweetness, should I say, on the exhale. It's really nice. That's Custard Donut, guys. There's not much else I can say. The liquid does sell itself. Once you've tried it, that's it. It really is dead good. It's a golden in colour. Really nice liquid. Very smooth as well on the vape. That's Custard Donut, guys. Coming up for the next review is Red Rabbit. So we'll see you shortly, guys. I've re-wicked again, as usual, to start these. I always re-wick between each flavour because, like I said in my part one and all the other liquid reviews I do, that you can't keep putting liquid on top of liquid on top of liquid all the time. So what shall we have first? We shall have, first of all, like I said in part one, go and have a look at the website. It is fantastic to use. I can't stress that enough. This is Red Rabbit, so we're going to have Red Rabbit first, and I'll be finding that on here shortly. I've got my iPad in front of me again, guys, and then I'm just going to find Red Rabbit on the website. It is there. The description of Red Rabbit is honestly, it's so funny. The pictures are so funny. It is a crumbly white chocolate cookie laced with taught raspberry clusters. So it's a raspberry white chocolate cookie, 70 VG, 30 PG. Take the wrap off it. Give it a good shake. Like I say, always shake your juices, guys, before you put them in your dripper or in your tanks. Wow. Always get a bit of a drip. I've been shaking them. Right. Let's just get some of this liquid on this fresh cotton. Going to be same. It's the same RDA, same setup as before, as in part one. I'm just going to soak this in, and then we shall have a vape on it. 45 watts still. Then get the top cap on. That's it. Half airflow. Open. 45 watts. Smells very raspberry, milky raspberry. That'll be the white chocolate, I think, when you smell it. Oh man, raspberry is very prominent. Yeah, I'm getting the white chocolate and the raspberry, the clusters on the exhale. I've also got a raspberry, fruity raspberry on the inhale as well. The cookie's there, but ever so slightly on the exhale, but it's ever so slightly. Raspberry lovers can't see me. As you can see, the vapor production from this liquid is excellent. If for any raspberry lovers out there, fruit lovers, this is a great liquid. Let's put a bit more on. This is a great liquid because it's not. Although it says it's a white chocolate cookie, the cookie is not prominent at all. Oh, that's fantastic. That is quite raspberry-ish, very raspberry-ish, both on the inhale and exhale. And the white chocolate is coming out with the exhale, but the cookie is very in the background for me. As always, guys, taste is subjective, but raspberry or fruity lovers will love that. That's Red Rabbit from Cloud Island, and I'm clouding up. So that's Red Rabbit out the way. So I'm going to go away now. I'm going to put fresh cotton in. I'm going to dry burn first, put fresh cotton in, and then come back and we'll have Nurdz. So we'll have Nurdz next. So see you in a sec, guys. Welcome back, guys. Now we have Nurdz. And Nurdz, from the description, is a sharp, sweet and sour mix of crunchy sweets, which makes the mouthwater incredibly Moorish candy taste. Nurdz are the American sweets that you get in a box, similar to Skittles, I think, but the sharp, sweet and sour mix of crunchy sweets. So, oh, it's a very fruity, very fruity one. Fruity lovers, before you even vape it, this is your liquid. And it's going to be a candy-ish type vape, I think. Reading the description and looking at the picture, which is fantastic again. Here we go. Wow. I get the sourness, sweet and sour, mainly sour on the exhale. That's fantastic. That's really good. I can't pick out there's too many fruits in there to pick out individually, but it just tastes like what I would call Skittles. I don't think I've ever had Nurdz, the sweets. My lad has probably, but I've just had Skittles before, and it's pretty reminiscent to Skittles, really. But this is really refined. Oh, fruity lovers, that's a must. That is fantastic. I think get a bit of grape in there, maybe maybe a bit of apple, pear, maybe. There's some sourness in there as well on the exhale. It's fantastic. I need a little bit more of that just put a bit more on the coil. I've got the airflow half open on the RDA. Wow, I could vape that all day. That'd be great in a tank as well. The sourness from that as well is absolutely bang on. The sourness is. On the inhale, I'm getting a little tingling on the tongue. That must be from the sourness. Only ever so slightly, and it's a bit sweety as well. but it's proper candy sourness on the exhale. It really is good, guys. Fruity all the way. Nurdz, that is, guys, from Cloud Island. Fruity lovers, you're going to love that one. So that's Nurdz, guys. I'm going to re-wick, dry burn, re-wick. Be back in a second, and we'll have, what shall we have now? I'm going to leave cola till last because it lingers in the RDA even when I wash it out. So I'm going to have 801 next. So we'll see you next, guys. See you in a second. Right, guys, all cleaned out, washed out. It's dead easy to put the wick and coil in this RDA. Just slides out. We've got 801 now. 801 off the description. Really good name, actually. A thin dark chocolate wrapped around a sweet gooey mint fondant. The perfect after dinner vape and guaranteed to deliver crisp, clean flavour vape after vape. 70 VG, 30 PG. And smelling it, it just smells like putting your nose in an empty box of After Eights, or when you just take the seal off a box of After Eights. It's fantastic. Let's have a go. I hope it vapes like it smells. So we're dripping. Soaking. Lovely. Soaking in. There we go. 801. Oh wow. These liquids are mint. Absolutely mint. Chocolate's dead hard to get right as well. I've had a few chocolate vapes which have been proper awful, and they taste quite chemically because chocolate is really hard to get right. And I get it. Coolness, little tiny bit of a coolness on the inhale. And just total chocolatey mint all the way through. And the chocolate it is a darkish chocolate I'm getting there, not a milky chocolate. It's definitely a dark chocolate I'm getting there. Let me put some more on so I can just a bit more on the coils, because that is fantastic. That's fantastic, guys. That is absolutely bang on After Eights. If you have it, like, put your nose on a box of After Eights when you open it and you to smell it, that's how it vapes, and that lingers when you're vaping it. It's just so much bang on. I can't praise that enough. That is really good, because I know chocolate is really hard to get right, and it's not normally chocolate vapes as well. They have their even though this has got a mint in it, they're normally quite dark. That is quite clear for a chocolate vape, and it is really good. Chocolatey mint lovers, that is excellent. If you've not tried a chocolate mint before, try that. That is really good, honestly. Taste is subjective, guys. I'm only giving you what I'm getting from these liquids, but from so far, I have not liked anything. But some of them are just fabulous, like that chocolate mint, like the custard donut in the part 1 video. They're all really good. So that's chocolate mint, guys. 801. So next and last but not least, Fizzy Cola. So I'll see you in a sec, guys, when I've cleaned out. Welcome back, guys. Last but not least, we have Fizzy Cola bottles, or Fizzy Cola on this label. It says on the website, it says Fizzy Cola bottles, and the description for this is the original Fizzy Cola bottles with the extreme sour bite that you can't ignore and can't get enough of. So let's open it. One thing to note, guys, I don't know if I pointed this out in part 1 at the very start, is the older bottles have a childproof cap with no break seal, but the new ones do have a childproof cap with a break seal as well, and also obviously the new labelling. So that's that to point out. Sorry, it's a bit late in the day. I don't know if I can't remember if I mentioned it or not properly in part 1, But let's break it open and we'll have a sniff. Wow. Oh, that's like sticking your head in a bag of Fizzy Cola. That's like sticking your head in a bag of 10p mixture or something like that, or whatever. That's really good. Let's drip some on this freshly whipped RDA. Purposely leave cola till last because it lingers even when you've washed out. It's one of them you just can't get rid of out of your RDA for a while. Here we go. Oh, it smells divine. God. Oh, it takes you back, that does. It takes you back years. For me, anyway. That takes you back years. Fizzy Cola bottles. I can't say anything else. On the inhale, let me just put some more on, because on the inhale I'm getting like a little sourness fizz. It's not overpowering. It's not, you know, it's not a lot, but you can on this dripper, half airflow open, 45 watts, dual core build. I'm getting that is ace. That is, you can't see me. That's ace. That is. I could vape that all day, and I would be in my element. It so takes you back to having Fizzy Cola bottles. I haven't had any for years, but on the inhale, I'm getting like a little tingling on the tongue, and then whoosh, Fizzy Cola bottles all day. I can't believe that one. That, I mean, I've got some favourites from Danny Cush Holloway and cloudisland.co.uk. Custard Donut being a favourite, all day vape. But Fizzy Cola bottles is so good. You've got to try it. It just is so good. Can't say anything more about it. I try to give you my honest opinion about these liquids, and all 8 liquids I've had, I did not like, or did not like any of them. Obviously, I've got my favourites. My favourites being out of the range. Custard Donut is top of the charts. Fizzy Cola bottles, absolutely mint. And for it, because it's hard to get right, and I'm going to put it in my top 3. 801 is fantastic as a chocolate mint, because not many people can do it like that. That is really good. So Custard Donut, Fizzy Cola bottles, 801, fantastic. But a great shout out for the rest as well, because they are such great e-liquids, and $10.99 for 30 ml, not breaking the bank at all. UK liquids as well. But I must thank Danny Cush Holloway of cloudisland.co.uk for sending all these on to me for review. Hopefully I can do some more and help some people out with flavour profiles in the future. Well, thanks again, Danny. Thanks for sending them on to me. Thanks for everybody for watching these part 1 video and part 2 video of Cloud Island e-liquid reviews. And I'll see you again shortly. Thank you, guys.